Hi, my name is Poyet Hedgecock, and my topic presentation is Pashtunwali, the honor code of the Pashtun. By answering who, where, what, and when questions, I hope to bring you better understanding of Pashtunwali. Who? Pashtunwali literally means the way of the Pashtuns. The Pashtuns are traditionally herders who move frequently to find grazing land with strong tribal organization. Each tribe is divided into clans, subclans, and patriarchal families. Where is the honor code practiced? Pashtunwali is practiced by Pashtuns in Afghanistan, Pakistan, and by Pashtun refugees around the world. The code of honor of the Pashtun people, known as Washtali, is a set of rules and laws to live by, which include many similarities to the Holy Jewish Torah. These codes and values that they hold dear are hospitality, revenge, asylum, bravery, loyalty, righteousness, belief and trust in God, courage, women's respect, and defending the weak. At the core of those values, the first three were these: Melamastaya, hospitality. That is that you welcome people into your home. They are your guests. Oftentimes people are offered food and rest and tea. That's very important to them. When you're offered to be welcomed with that hospitality, you share what is yours and you offer them protection. Badal, or revenge, to me it reminds me of eye for an eye. This is to keep and protect their honor. They seek vengeance for things against their women, their wealth, and their land, and there's no statute of limitations. This could be the next day, or this could be 1,000 years from now. This is their way of justice. Nanawatai is asylum. It reminds me of Mikasa Sukasa. It does not matter if this person is your enemy. If they ask for this, you are to invite them in. When does this occur? This is a lifestyle. This isn't just when you pick and choose. And it dates back into the Islamic era. It is practiced always. It's not written, but it's passed on orally from generation to generation. In addition to being a lifestyle, when it isn't followed, what happens? When that happens, a jirga is an assembly. It's tribal leaders that come together and they're the ultimate decision in law. So sometimes they may decide that there's fines or someone needs protection, and this is how they satisfy if there's any conflict during all this. If any of this has piqued your interest, in closing, I would encourage you to surf the web when you're surfing the web, to look more into it. I really had hoped to show you a clip of this video off of YouTube, Beast of Wars, Pashtunwali. It's only a 1.5-minute video, but it goes into those 3 core values that I just barely brushed in on. Also, as we read our book Malala and maybe watch the movie, I've already seen in this narrative the Pashtunwali code happen. Like when they were building their schools and they had no money, they were still encouraged to feed and welcome guests even when they couldn't afford it. That's the Pashtunwali code. Here, Malala disagrees with it, and I thought her quote was interesting. I think everyone makes a mistake at least once in their life. The important thing is what you learn from it. That's why I have a problem with our Pashtunwali code. We are supposed to take revenge for wrong done to us, but where does that end? If a man in one family is killed or hurt by another, revenge must be exacted or restored. I think that's the idea of 2 wrongs don't make a right. And so I think it's interesting in such a deep part of our culture, there's good and bad that we can see. I've heard that they blame Al-Qaeda because of this code in housing them. Also, I came across this lone survivor story. You can look up YouTube and find interviews about it. It's about a Navy SEAL, and he thought his life was doomed. And then because Pashtunwali was extended to him, he gained asylum and his life and a brother. And so it's an amazing story that's been created into a movie. Unfortunately, it's rated R, but there's a ton of different stories that we can watch about it. I found a plethora of references, and these are the ones I used, and I appreciate you watching my presentation.